allow me, I'm going to take you on a journey. I'm going to take you on a journey to what we call today, legally, the state of Palestine, although still occupied, to a place called Nisf Jubeil, and to my mind. And I'm Sawsan. This is what you think of Palestine, I think. Walls, tied people, stuck, imprisoned, actually, is the best word I can find. And this is how I often feel. I'm not gonna lie, this causes despair. But I know this wonderful woman that gave me so much resilience and so much energy all the time. And she is a grandma, actually. She has 6 grandchildren. This is the youngest. And she did so much with her life. She started off with doing everything herself. Her clothes, her food, she even planted everything. And she told me, watch how things will change. One side of me was like, what do you know? But I often criticize people that don't respect what the older people say, that actually know so much. And the other side was like, actually, I should listen to her and try to look into this further. She said, people are gonna start moving from urban life back to rural life. People are tired, even though we have all these barriers to move, they're still gonna make that journey at least once a week. And I actually started watching and, did my whole research and went around and drove and I don't know what. And I found that right next to this village, which is Nisf Jubeil, there was a mountain that was totally bought, and they're starting a big housing project. And I was like, oh my God, she was right. I need to ride that wave. So I found this house, and I decided to invest into it. It's a palace that has approximately 100 years of history, and is still standing, is still resilient, about to fall. So I found funding and converted it to this. And the whole idea is not so much about, the house is very important because I think it's a symbol of resilience, it's history, it's so much more. It gives me inspiration myself. But it's also investing in people like her to become her. People that built this house also did glasses, also did sweaters, and they still live there. So this is my investment. What I'm gonna do is make it into a guest house. And this is how I predict, I didn't start, but this is how I predict things will go. It'll be hard to sell a rural place, but I feel confident of my networks and the people I know. Obviously there's always a dip, and then once I get past that stage, I think it'll be sustainable. This is how much profit I'll make, and every dollar that's not into cost, I'm investing back into the community to make sure that they provide the local products themselves. So I'm going to start off with putting my own furniture, my own stuff, but then what I want to get to is these stages. And getting through these stages can be a lot faster if I have a proper seed investment, or it can be really slow within roughly 18 months between one and the second to move it forward. Throughout that process, it was very important for me to create a museum. Make sure the narrative is there. People need to hear that story. This is one product that actually, after I renovated, one of the villagers was inspired by it and created a ceramic souvenir, just to give a sample of how much this can create hope. So I would just invite you to come visit. It's far, but it's worth the journey, I promise.